Let's give a giant women's council welcome to Sadie Fernandez.
I'm going to come up here on the stage with my camera guys, since you guys can't see me down there, because, you know, if it doesn't go on Instagram or YouTube, like, it didn't even happen, right? So, before I even start, please, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I'm at Karmic Currency. If you take any pictures of me, please tag me, okay? Because, obviously, I'm not here to take pictures of myself. So, a little bit about me. I'm really excited when Rebecca invited me out here because anytime anybody wants to give me a microphone, I'm all about it. I love to talk. I love the mic. I should probably keep one under my pillow instead of my diffuser. But I was really excited because, I mean, who wants money? Okay, who wants more money? Who wants to close more deals? Who wants more clients? Who wants more opportunities? And if you didn't raise your hand, you got a problem. Okay, because everybody here wants money, and the leading cause and the leading root of most people's issues are money. Yet it is the one thing that we do not talk about, and it is the one thing that we avoid at all costs. We don't talk about our salaries. Employers, corporations, they tell us, don't discuss your salary, don't tell anybody what you're making, don't tell anybody how much money you're making. When I started, my background is banking and finance. I was 22 years in banking, yes, believe me, when I say 22 years. Now I am 25 years total working with money, every 3 years in entrepreneurship. I had at one point $100 million under my portfolio, under my management, and my financial house was a fucking shit show. Okay? My checking account was overdrawn all the time. My car got repoed, my house went into foreclosure, I had to file for bankruptcy, at some point I had my checking account garnished, like, things were a mess, and mind you, I am telling people what to do with their money. And mine was a mess. Why do I sit here and tell you that? Because a lot of you have experienced all of this, and you cry in silence, and you sit in shame, because you're afraid to tell people that you need help and that you're struggling. Here's the problem. As women, we carry a lot of shame around our money. We're told that we need to depend on someone, that we need to rely on somebody else. Our mothers, well, when are you going to find a husband? Because you can't do this alone. Well, yeah, I can. I absolutely can. And when I got married at 19, I stayed in a very unhappy marriage because I was afraid. I was afraid that I couldn't do it alone. I wasn't making enough money. I wasn't where I needed to be in my career in order to actually live a life of financial freedom and take care of my kids, which my boys now are 18 and 20. And I'm trying to teach them, and that's a whole other conversation for another day. Because if you guys have teenagers, brace yourself. So the next slide is just a fun picture of me and what I do. And this is me now in a very, very happy place in my life. Not the person that I was when I started on this journey. But what I do want to share with you, and the topic of my conversation, is to share with you guys the 7 steps that I took. So when I give you guys advice and I meet with clients, it is because it is a personal experience. I have lived this life in so many ways that if I could wear my scars on the outside, I'd probably look like that guy from Hellraiser with like the scars in the face. Thank God we wear our scars on the inside, right? So the 7 steps that I'm going to be sharing with you ladies and gents are the following. Some of the things that we need to start to uncover in order to heal our relationship with money. Everybody wants more money, but the first step that you need to do is understand what is your money story. What are your beliefs about money? What did you learn from your parents? What did you hear? A lot of times we have more than one money story. My money story when I was a kid growing up, which I wrote in my book, my family was very wealthy. And then my mom my grandparents gave her everything. So what happened? When my grandparents passed away, my mother did not know how to duplicate wealth, how to recreate that. So now she struggled financially. And that was hard for me to watch and see. Then I get married, I go through that, I lose my job, I get fired. That's a whole other story that's in my book. That's also came out in Brickle magazine. I was featured through that story. So these are some of the things that you might hear in your house. You gotta work hard for money. Y'all are Spanish, you already know. Aquí se tiene que trabajar because nobody here trabaja en nada, right? That's very, very common in many households. Money doesn't grow on trees. right? Money is the root of all evil. That's a big one. The rich get rich, the poor get poor. My family's never been rich. Or it's only money. Or it's selfish to want a lot of money. Or you're either happy or rich, but not both. Well, I'm here to tell you that all of these are limiting mindset beliefs, and if any of these resonate with you, you need to check your thoughts and you need to check your energy, because these excuses and these reasons are what are stopping you from closing your deals, manifesting abundance, creating wealth, keeping your checking account in a positive float, because this is all information that you are recreating in your mind. So one of the ladies, I think it was Diane, she walked away, she briefly mentioned on the law of attraction. The law of attraction is very powerful because like attracts like. As she mentioned, you're having a bad day, you start attracting more bad things, right? But the problem that we have with that is that the universe does not speak English. It doesn't speak Spanish, it doesn't speak French. It doesn't speak a language, it speaks vibration. When I meet with clients and I ask them a question, I'm going to ask all of you this question. So I want you to take a second, I want you to think about your money, and I want you to finish the sentence. Think of the first word that comes to your mind. Don't think about what anybody wants you to hear. Okay? Money is awesome. Awesome. Money is freedom. What else? Necessary. Empowering.
Money can help others.
Money can help others. Beautiful. So these thoughts about money, these beliefs, are now hidden within your body. For those of you who said that money is freedom, you are probably a person that manifests opportunities very easily, but then you don't necessarily know how to make it happen again. For those of you who said that somebody said money was a necessity, right? Somebody said that. For those of you who think that money is a necessity, this is a person that you very likely believe that now you're going to work hard for money. This is probably your money story somewhere. You can go to the next one. So the first thing that we need to do, and the first thing that I had to do, was remove fear. Obviously, this is a women's event, so all these quotes are inspired by beautiful and powerful women who we admire. So be thankful for what you have. You'll end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never, ever have enough. So this is the energy of lack, scarcity, and this is what makes you live that paycheck to paycheck mentality where you're constantly struggling because all you're focusing on is what you don't have. Symptomatically, when you're in this energetic space, you're anxious, you're restless, you can't focus, you don't have boundaries, you're discouraged, you're obsessed with material objects and addicted to security. This is very interesting, the addicted to material objects, because most people don't feel that they're materialistic. But for those of you, obviously all realtors in this room, when you go visit your clients, what do you have in their garage? Trash. All kinds of stuff. Their houses are filled with clutter. Why? Because they're hoarding. Because there is an energy of lack. There is an energy that this person is manifesting that they feel that they're never going to have enough. No, don't take that from me. I need that. They're like, dude, you haven't used that shit in like 7 years. And you're like, no, I might need it. I might need it one day because, that was that one time and I might need it. Let it go. Give it away. When you hoard and you hang on to things, you're sending a message into the universe that you don't trust it to provide for you. You are telling the universe that you are in control and that you've got it all figured out. So the universe goes, okay, I'll wait. So that's the first thing that you need to do next. So here's what I ask you guys, ladies. What are you most afraid of? What's holding you back in this moment financially that you're staying like myself in a relationship that you shouldn't, in a job that you shouldn't, in a situation that you shouldn't? Fear is good. Fear is what tells me that I need to not get very close to this edge right here, I'm going to fall. But fear can paralyze you. And fear can paralyze you from taking your next step into greatness and into really truly getting into an opportunity. You're putting yourself in a situation to allow something beautiful to happen for you. Next. So for those of you that feel that, these are the affirmations. I write about these in my book, which, by the way, everyone is getting a free copy of my book. Just have to download Kindle. So if you have Kindle, it's downloadable. It'll be free for the next 5 days, okay? So check it out. These affirmations are in my book. I also have candles outside to tap into this particular energy. It's for you to affirm and to allow yourself to continue to now shift that energy into abundance and into wealth and prosperity. Next. The next thing, find your passion, okay? Most of you in this room love what you do, but there's that moment where you just want to throw in the towel, right? As Lee was saying, you just want to throw in your real estate license. You're like, you know what, screw this. If this person calls me one more time, like, I'm done. So finding your passion is very, very important. This is where also Diane mentioned, this is where we tap into our passion, our pleasure, our sexuality. But the formula of happiness and success is actually being yourself in the most vivid way possible that you can. When you're connecting to your passion and you're doing what you love and you're being authentic, this is what allows you to truly prosper, because now people are identifying with you. People are connecting with you. When you're real, when you're genuine, when you're yourself, people love you for you. People see through the bullshit. They know you're lying. They know. Right. It's like that meme that says, I know who you are in real life, despite what you post on social media.
That's right.
Okay? Own it. Own it. Own your BS. Be true to you. You're only one person. You are only one person. You have gifts in this world. Be connected to the things that drive you. When you wake up in the morning, what is your purpose? What is your pleasure? Why are you here on this earth? Because when I started my company, and somebody asked me this when I was outside, they asked me if I missed banking, and I was like, hell no. No way. I do not miss waking up at 8 o'clock in the morning, having to have conversations, calling in, employees calling in sick. No thanks. I said, every day I wake up, and every day I'm doing something that I love. Being on this stage, I'm so excited. I couldn't even sleep last night. I was like, oh my God, give me a microphone. I'm so excited. I was working on a slideshow. I did like 4 different ones. I was going to make one with memes. But you know what? I'm happy. And that translates. You guys see that. You connect that. You feel that. When someone's not passionate about what they do, they're miserable. Stay away from that energy. You don't want that.
Yeah.
Next. So, if money were not an issue, what would you be doing? And this is really, really important because as women, we compromise this all the time. This particular energy is so powerful for women. And just to tell you a little bit, this energy holds here. Whereas women, this is where we create life. This is the energetic space where we birth ideas, where things come from us, right? We are essentially the creators of life with the help of the lovely gentleman in this room, right? But if money was not an issue, what would you be doing? How many times are you compromising and selling yourself short because you don't feel like you're worth it or you don't feel that you should be doing it? Nobody's going to buy my painting. Nobody wants to buy, my oils, or nobody wants to come to my yoga class. No, yeah, they do. Because you're passionate about it. You know how many times I have a friend, she's like, dude, I know nothing about chakras or yoga or any of the shit that you're doing, but I love it because you love it. And you're so passionate about it because you're so good at it, I love it too. So when you're true and you're 100% on you, people are going to love you for that. Next. So this is the slide that goes with this affirmation. You're worthy, you're creative, you're aware. Your life is filled with joy and passion, and you embrace the pleasures of life fully. Loving your life is not going through the rat race and driving all over Miami as Miami's best tour guide, showing property, getting home, making dinner, putting the kids to bed. Then, maybe you watch Netflix, maybe you don't. That's not life. That's not pleasure in life. Next. So I love this. One is my favorite. Take action. You control your own life. Your own will is extremely powerful. This is an area where most entrepreneurs fail. This is the energetic space where I call the hustle. Okay, this is either the hustle or the struggle. Either you're hustling or you're struggling. The struggle is real or you're Rick Ross. Okay? So, what I love about J.K. Rowling, she has such an amazing, amazing story. She was in a bad relationship. Her husband was abusive. She had to pitch her book 12 times before it got published. I cannot imagine life without Harry Potter. I really can. And now, she is the #1 highest paid book author as a person who's a writer, this is goals AF for me. Okay, this is what I want to be. I want everybody to know who Sandy Fernandez is and who Karmic currency is. So we'll start right here in the growth. Okay? But her story is so powerful. Imagine if she would have taken no for an answer. Imagine if she wouldn't have kept pushing. She birthed this book idea, this Harry Potter book. She would go to cafes and write while her daughter was asleep. And she kept pushing and she kept pushing. So when you have these dreams and you have that passion and you have that desire that's going within you, that's growing inside you, take the action, make the call, take the step. Don't just let yourself sit idly by and just wait inside the house for somebody for the phone to ring. You know, it's like they say, hey, well, if you want to start dating or you want to start doing something, you need to get out of the house. Nobody, Prince Charming's not going to break in through your window and be like, I've been looking for you. No, you're a stalker. You're weird. I'm calling the cops. But sometimes I wish that would happen for me. So some of the energies that happen here for people, and this is all in your kind of tummy area, so this is you're overly aggressive. This is negative. When you're hustling too much, there's people who are like, I'm constantly working and nothing ever gets done. Okay, because you're activating this too much power happening right now. So now your ego's on fire, you're dominating, you're controlling, you always have to be right. This is that power-hungry person. These are the people like really high leadership roles that just boss. You can't say anything to them. That's a negative, obviously, right? But you're also in a position where you could lack willpower, lack follow-through. You may be arrogant. Maybe you have low energy or you're easily manipulated, right? Because you're not owning your own power, your own will. Next one. So, what choices have you been putting off that could change your financial future? Because if you're not taking action, this is, maybe somebody owes you money. I have a friend that she's like, oh my God, everybody owes me money. I'm like, what are you doing? Send an invoice. She's like, oh, I feel bad. Well, we're going to move into the next feeling bad energy. Okay, that's the next one. But send an invoice. Call for the refund that you're owed. Ask for your raise. Quit your job if you hate it. Get another one. Everybody's hiring. The economy's doing well. Get another job. What have you been doing? What have you been putting off? And these are hard questions to ask yourself. But they're very serious questions. And in order to get real with where you are, you need to ask yourself, like before, if money was an issue, what would you be doing? And what are you avoiding? How could, by you taking this action that you want to do, how can it actually change your future? I know that I had to take action. The universe kind of made it for me. When I was working at the bank, I got recruited to work at another financial institution. They offered me a ridiculous amount of money, north of $100,000, a nice $20,000 sign-on bonus. I'm a single mom. I was like, y'all are making it really hard for me to say no. And I knew that it was going to be a bad decision. I knew it. In my gut, here, I knew it. I was like, I'm going to regret this. But I went. Why? Because it was money. And I knew that this was going to change my life. And it was going to improve my life for me, for my kids. 6 months later, they fired me. We don't think that you're a good fit. I was like, really? You guys came to look for me? And now you're telling me that you want to fire me? You can't fire me, I quit. But, I cried, obviously. Who wants to get fired? So I'm like, okay. Do I have to pay back my sign-on bonus? They were like, no. I was like, okay, bye. I left, and let me tell you something. I was so happy that they fired me. So glad. But if that would not have happened, I would not be on this stage here today. I would have not written my book. I wouldn't be changing lives in a truly meaningful and impactful way if I would have stayed in banking. So I took that chance. I took out the money from my 401k. I was like, that's it, we're doing this thing. And every day people were like, you sure want to go back to banking? And I'm like, if you're going to be a dream crusher and you're not going to encourage me, you're not going to be part of this, what I'm building, just don't even talk to me. Because I don't want to hear it. And I spent a lot of time building, dreaming, creating, taking action alone. Because I don't want to hear anybody's BS or negativity about what I'm doing. Because when all of this merges and this beautiful life happens, the same for all of you, that's when all the haters and all the people are going to be like, girl, I knew you could do it.
Yeah.
Whatever, boo, I see you. Okay, you did not know that I was going to do it. So this is, a very, very powerful energetic point. A lot of people, this particular energy triggers like stomach aches. So for those of you who get stomach aches, IBS, I had that. It was really, really bad. And it was all because I was living in my life where I wasn't doing what I needed to do. Next, affirmations for this. You're powerful, courageous, and responsible. You're empowered to make your choices and move forward in your life. Take ownership, know your worth, do it. Stop settling, step into your greatness. You have one life to live and this is it. This is it. Stop living for someone else. Do it for you. Next. I love Rihanna. So, free your heart from guilt. This is the really hard one for women.
Yeah.
The minute you learn to love yourself, you won't want to be anyone else. And I think one of the girls said social media is one of the things that's causing a lot of women to be insecure. But truly what's happening is that a lot of women right now are suffering from what's called imposter syndrome. So you see someone else doing something and all of a sudden you're like, well, I want to do that. She's already doing it. No, you got your own swag, you got your own voice, you got your own thing. Stop looking at what other people are doing. Love yourself. Love yourself. You know how hard it was for Rihanna to recover from her whole drama with Chris Brown? Like, we're still talking about that nonsense.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think the poor guy's been able to sell a record. Every time we see him, he's like, oh, there's that guy. He beat Rihanna. But you know what? She had to overcome that. Right? We have to overcome that. We have to allow ourselves to not feel guilty for doing the things that we want to do. As women, as mothers, we put our kids first, we put our husbands first, we put the family first, and then you feel bad every time. You know why you feel guilty? Because you're dismissing yourself. And you know that you should be first. When you're on an airplane and you go through the safety stuff, the things that nobody ever pays attention to? So what do you think they tell you? The face mask drops. Put it on yourself first. Then put it on your child. Why? Because if you don't take care of yourself first, you can't take care of your family. You can't take care of your kids. You can't take care of your career, your business, your husband. Stop feeling bad about it. Do you. Feel good about you. This is all about yourself and your money. Don't let anyone make you feel bad. And this is really big in business, and I'm glad I remember now because I didn't want to forget to mention this. When you girls are out there negotiating your contracts and doing your deals, and you have to sit in front of that client and go, well, I'm going to do 6% is what I'm going to charge you. How many of you charge the full 6%?
No, we can't do this.
Oh, no, I don't know. I'm just going somewhere.
It's called X%. We're anti-trust.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I'm not a business, so I'm just saying. So, all right. Whatever that legal mumbo jumbo is. So, how many of you can charge the full amount of whatever it is your contract is? Okay. That's like 5 of you in a room of I don't even know how many people are in here, 65, 70 people. So what does that tell you? That every other person in this room is devaluing their worth and you're lowering your value. Why? Guilt. Go to the next slide. Because you feel bad. Because you're riddled by guilt. You're allowing guilt to manipulate your choices and your wallet. Why are you feeling bad about charging full price? Are you not working? Are you not worth it? Is your time not worth it? When you're running around, you're late to pick up your kids? When you have to order pizza for like the 5th night in a row and the Domino's delivery guy already knows you? Like he pets the dog and stuff? Like he comes in, he's like, hey, Fluffy, how are you? And you're like, oh, again, just, like, this is an issue. Charge your worth. Stop feeling guilty. Men do not feel bad about charging what they're worth. Get your money, girl. Get your money and charge what you have and stop feeling bad about it. Next. So in this heart space, You're loving, you're compassionate, you're kind. You can let go of past hurt and allow forgiveness. Follow your heart. You're open to give and receive love. Self-love. Loving yourself means knowing your worth and stop allowing other people to manipulate you. Next. I love her. So, living your truth. So J-Lo says, I can only speak for myself, and I hope people hear my words and see me on television speaking for myself. And hopefully they'll be able to make their own judgment. At the end of the day, all I want is for my work to speak for itself. Your work speaks for you. Don't worry about what other people say. When you're owning your integrity, you're owning your value, you're walking in your truth, you don't care. You don't care. She doesn't care. She just turned 50 and she's hanging from a stripper pole. I want to do that when I'm 50. The problem is I like carbs and wine too much. So, whatever. Maybe at 50 I'll do it anyway. I don't care. You guys can watch. Follow my Instagram. You know, I live my truth every day. I'm up here. I'm honest with you, right? I tell you my struggles. I tell you what happened to me. My car got repoed. I have to go to Publix. I'm taking the kids to Publix. I'm leaving my apartment. I'm like, okay, come on, we're going to Publix. I go downstairs, and the valet guy goes, they took your car. And I'm like, who took my car? And he's like, I don't know. They came last night for La Lua. They came with the tow truck. They took your car. And I'm like, shit. Well, there was no Postmates, there was no Uber Eats then. Thank God I didn't live very far to the Publix, but I went home, cried again. You know? But this is part of your truth, it's part of your story. Share the things that are part of you, that are dark, that are scary. Because these are the things that are going to have people connect to you. And when you're living your truth and you're walking in your purpose, you can be honest. And you can be honest with yourself and you can be honest with other people. I'm struggling with this. I need help with this. Speak up. The throat space, this energetic space, is the only one of our energetic body that actually has a release. Which is why we speak. Which is why when we get mad, we yell, we scream. Which is sometimes when you cry, you get a lump in your throat, and all of a sudden you can't swallow. Because this energetic point has a way for it to come out. So speak. Don't be afraid. Say what you have to say. I cuss all the time. This has been very difficult for me to do this all slides without dropping an F-bomb, I have to tell you. It's been very, very difficult for me. But, you know, I still have a few minutes. I might do. But this is living your truth. This is being able to connect to who you are. And for people to relate to that. Some people like it. Some people don't. If you don't like it, well, unfollow me. Bye. Next slide. When will you speak your truth? When will you allow yourself to live out loud and to do the things that you want to do? Because you want to do them and because they make you happy. Don't muffle your voice. Don't do it with your clients. You know your client doesn't like that house. Tell them, why are you even looking at this? Don't waste your time. So, affirmations for this. I am truthful and honest. I speak with gratitude, confidence, and love. Always speak with love. Try anyway.
That's right.
The idea here is to always try to be kind. Sometimes, unfortunately, our words don't come out right. And sometimes our hearts are in the right place and we want to make the best intentions, and then somehow it comes out and you're like, oh, did I just say that out loud? Oops. So, be mindful of that, but be truthful, be honest, and always come from a place of love. Okay? Kim Kardashian, say what you want about Kim. Say what you want. Haters gonna hate you. But let me tell you something. This woman right here took a really nasty situation and turned it into an empire. Okay? If I have to release a sex tape to create an empire, I'm gonna do it. I'm just saying there's many opportunities to be had in this world, and it's about seizing a very negative situation and making it your own. Because the stories that go within us, the ugly parts of yourself, the parts of you that you try to hide and you don't want anybody to know about you, this is what is going to propel you into your future. So, trusting your intuition. I think when you know so deep in your heart that you just listen to your intuition, and you follow your heart, there's no right or right thing to do. Because you know that you're being guided intuitively into a situation. It's like sometimes when you just say, you know, I'm going to call this person, and you call, and all of a sudden they're like, oh my God, I've been thinking about you. And I was thinking, I'm so glad you called. I was looking exactly for this. I was just thinking about selling my house. I was just talking to my husband about it. Trust your intuition. When your intuition says don't do something, don't trip into that guilt nonsense. Don't do guilt. Listen to your intuition, because it is never going to steer you wrong. Your intuition is your highest voice. It is your highest self. It is the part of you that tells you you can do it. It's the part of you that says, I believe in you. You believe in yourself. The doors are opening. Take the next step. Next. Can you visualize the life of your dreams? When you look at your life right now, are you truly happy? Is this the life that you want? I mean, are you happy, truly? Are you happy in the rat race? Are you happy living paycheck to paycheck? Are you happy in your apartment? Are you happy in your home, in your relationship? Because one of the questions that we asked was if money was not an issue, what would you do? Well, you're selling yourself short, you're compromising, and you're not living your dreams. This is my dream right here. I'm doing it. I struggle. I'm not going to lie. It's hard. It's not easy. But I love it. And is this the life of my dreams? Damn right. Damn right. And you know what? It feels good. How many of you can say that? So, good. But again, very few of you say that you're living your dreams. And that speaks volumes. And the last one, who doesn't love Ellen? I love her. She's like, I think I was like totally a celebrity fangirl if I met her. Like I would probably be like, right? She's so amazing. So the last thing that you need to do for yourself is believe in yourself. Believe in the universe. Believe without doubt. So find out who you are and be that person. That was your soul that was put on this earth to be. Find that truth, live that truth, and everything else will come. Next. When you're believing without doubt, you can believe that the universe will manifest your desires. If you're thinking about your life, like we said before, and you're thinking that you're not living the life of your dreams, because you're not trusting the universe, you're not trusting God, your God source, to bring to you the things that you want the most. You have to believe so much, so hard in your heart that nothing can shake your foundation. And when I started my company, and I started this 3 years ago, I had such a belief in my heart and my spirit, it vibrated in my entire body, that I knew that I could not fail. Failure was not an option. And like I tell you all the time, my mom, she tells me all the time, she's like, Mina, are you sure you don't want to go back to work at the bank? And I'm like, no, Mom, I'm hanging up on you. Bye. It's true. Because I believe in my purpose. I believe in what I'm doing. I believe that what I'm teaching, what my book is about, the concept is going to revolutionize your life. It's going to change the way that you see money. As women, we're different. We're different than men, and it's a beautiful thing. But we need to start seeing money as something good. And money is energy. Money makes you powerful. Money is going to help you. And believe in your purpose. Believe in your power. Believe in yourself. And believe that the universe, like God, is going to make all of that happen. The devil's in the details. Don't get caught up in any of that nonsense. Just go. Keep going. Keep going. And it'll happen. I think this is my last slide. Second to last. So for this energy, I'm inspired, enlightened, and divinely guided. I am part of the universal flow. I listen to the wisdom of the universe. I promise you, when I created this concept on my book, Chakras and Money, everybody was like, what the heck is that? What do you do Bitcoin? Is that what you do? Your Bitcoin? No, it's not what I do. I help people manifest abundance by unlocking their personal energy in order to create wealth and opportunity. They're like, how do you do that? And I was like, grab my book, boom. Sign up for my course. I had an online course, I got private one-on-one. I even created a free course for those of you who cannot afford it. Because I'm money conscious, and it's important. Not everybody is at the same level. And that's okay. we can meet people where they are. So I think that's it. I have, like, my watch, the battery died, so I don't know. But before we go, again, this is me. This is my Instagram. Please follow me. I'm a public speaker, author, entrepreneur, money mindset coach. And I do have, which is rolling out March 25th, I have Total Money Alignment in 50 days. Please check out the book on Amazon. As I said, it is free, downloadable for all of you in attendance today. Actually, it's free for everybody, apparently. So anybody scrolling through Amazon is going to get my free book on Kindle. I do have paperback copies in the back if you guys are the type that want to hold it. It's a short read, but it's definitely going to be able to give all of you an opportunity to challenge yourself and start to think about what your relationship is with money and how you're truly going to shift that. So thank you.